Paul, I had a customer that came to me and said they were having some issues with their cutter in that these grit rollers had stuff on them. Why would a grit roller have stuff on it?
Well, with use, particularly on the outer drive pinch rollers, remember with self-adhesive vinyl, there's virtually always a paper release liner on the back of that.
Okay.
And because it's paper, there are fibers that will get eventually, with a lot of use, kind of ground into the grit surface, right? And so that can compromise the aggressiveness of the grit and the ability of the machine to hold the material in the proper position.
Sure, that's what the customer said. Is he found that it was slipping a little bit. It wasn't as secure as he wanted. Is there anything you can do to fix that?
Of course.
What would you recommend?
So the simplest thing is, with the machine turned off, it's possible to just simply make sure that the motor is not engaging, so it's freely able to be turned, but with just your fingers, such as we have here.
Okay.
And then periodically just kind of roll it around anywhere you see grit or gunk or paper fiber in the grit roller. Something like a dry toothbrush can be used to wipe that stuff out. Don't worry about it if it goes inside the machine. It'll get blown out through the fan systems.
Okay.
You could also use something like adhesive vinyl. Just put a strip of vinyl with the glue side down, and then just roll that right over, and that'll also pick up a lot of that. And
the glue would pull, could you even use just adhesive tape of some kind, like a masking tape or something?
Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to leave a lot of residue behind. So it's got to be a clean tape. Not
a good grade
like,
of adhesive, basically.
Right.
You don't want to put adhesive down and make it worse.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much for explaining that to me. I think that's a nice workaround. I understand what was happening, and I'll certainly convey that information to the customer next time.
My pleasure.